the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. To welcome Flexi Order to Hochanda, we've got an exciting introductory offer just for you. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our introductory Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly Flexi-Buy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. So join us this week for your introduction to Flexi Order. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hello there, a very, very good morning to you. It's the One Day Special. It's been a big one as well. It was always going to be a big one. A brand new issue of the lovely, lovely So Inspired magazine, issue 12. I can't believe it.
I know. It's madness.
I know. Where's the time going? But with every issue, and Abby joining us as well. Abby, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I did check with you before the show as well, if you want to be Abby or Abigail, because whenever your mum Lizzie says, you know, Abigail's it, I think
no, yeah, but that's parent, you see.
That's a mum thing.
It's always full names.
It's Abby, right. It's always an exciting moment, isn't it? With the brand new
very.
issue.
And this has been hotly anticipated. Yeah. And obviously, Mum launched yesterday, and I would be grabbing this now because this isn't going to last long. It's a fantastic bundle we've bought for you today.
Most very special. I mean, I know, and it is about get it now because it doesn't get better, does it, than with a fanfare of a new issue. Yep. Crafters Companion, the team behind So Inspired, they really get behind it and they say, look, this is a brand new launch, let's make it the best time to buy the issue.
Absolutely, and what makes me really proud is that everybody from Crafters Companion gets behind this. We're the papercraft side, the sewing side, we all are so thrilled with this issue. We're thrilled with every issue, but every time it gets better and better and better, and everybody has gone, wowee, what an amazing issue. So many, over 40 projects in here that you can do, and with this wonderful rotating mat as well that has been hotly anticipated. I've been using mine so much. I'll show you actually that there's barely a mark on my mat. It is a wonderful, wonderful kit that we've bought you. I'm so excited.
It is. I mean, and what makes today's issue so amazing then? How should we get it across? Should we do a look through, or should we look at some samples? What do you want to do?
Well, this kit today comes with your rotating cutting mat, which in itself is an absolute must-have tool. You're going to think to yourself when you get this home, how on earth did I live without this? I'll show you some cutting on there, just your basics to get you going. You've got your 12 by 12, exactly. You've got your fat quarter in there as well, and that's your cottage garden. So that's your English country house in the grey, which is more like a sagey green, but we're calling it the grey because it's more like a French grey. So you've got your fat quarter, and we give you that fat quarter. Every issue you get a fat quarter, so that you can feel our fabric. You know, a lot of people can't make it to our stores, but they like to touch. We're giving you this fat quarter included in your kit to feel, and once you feel that, you'll know the quality of Threaders fabric. And so that's how passionate we are and how much we are proud of our brand, that we can give you that fat quarter for you to try to, and we know that you're going to absolutely love it.
It's lovely quality.
100% quilting cotton. It's fabulous. You've also got your bag patterns in there. So you've got 4 bags. Now these are humongous bags. They're going to be ones you're taking to the beach, for your picnics, for your workshops, to craft fairs. They're just so fantastic. You've got all the patterns in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aren't they fabulous? Now don't forget, of course, once you've got hold of this pattern, you can tweak these, you can change them up, you can shrink them, you can make them bigger. You know, it's entirely up to you, but you've got the basic there. You've also got your teddy bear pattern. Oh, it's so wonderful. So this is our the plastic patterns that you draw through with perhaps your erasable pen.
Easy to use,
So easy to use. The instructions are all in the magazine of how you're going to lay this out, cut this out, and join this all together. Beautiful little teddy bear, absolutely stunning.
There's your teddy there.
And then it comes with a choice of CD-ROM. So you've got your origami CD-ROM, or you've got your it's gone.
Which one have you said first?
I said origami.
Well, you've said origami, so over here this is the Loving Meadow.
Oh, the Loving Meadow.
Right, sorry.
It went.
The reason why I had to double check which one you'd already said was because I was already panicking, thinking, because this is your bonus with the One Day Special, it's going fast.
Yes.
Because we're in a bank holiday bonus weekend, this is your bank holiday bonus. And some news, very quickly, is the Fabric Origami bonus CD-ROM over here is limited stock. So all the while we were talking for the first few minutes there...
well, I was talking.
No, not at all, Abby.
I shall have to have a drink.
But I was thinking... I've got to get that in soon, because being the bank holiday bonus here, your origami CD-ROM is limited stock, which means one of your one-day specials is about to be going soon. If you want to get hold of that option, I would go for it as soon as possible. The Loving Meadow CD-ROM is also there. And with both, let's have a look at the Loving Meadow, actually, because you get lots of projects. 7, I believe.
Yes, you do. You've got the sun hat, you've got the summer dress on there, you've got your eye mask, you've got slippers, a bag, a rucksack. You know, these, again, are things that you can scale up. So that hat, for example, the size that you're provided is a perfect size for a young girl, say 3 or 4, but of course you can make that bigger, you can make it smaller, you can use your more male fabrics if you wanted to. It's just fantastic, and of course Mum, Lizzie, is guiding you through. You can pause her, you can go off and have your lunch, you can come back. Fantastic.
It's fantastic, isn't
it?
it?
I'm very excited.
It is. To be able to come back and to be able to learn each time, remind each time, you're getting so much here as well. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
To be able to stand here and say, go for it. You know, one day special, saving $9.99. You've got your bank holiday bonus as well, which is your threaded CD-ROM as well. Let's have a little flick through and see. It's your choice of CD-ROM. Thank you, Liz, Abby.
And I will say the origami...
Lizzie on the mic, so you can see Lizzie's picture there.
She follows me around like a bad smell. But that fabric origami CD, Mum recently did a lovely giveaway on her Facebook page which involved one of the bags. Now, a lot of people were hugely interested in where she got the pattern from, and Mum said obviously it's from the origami CD. So this really has had another little bit of a kick. So I would be grabbing that now, because people will be coming in today knowing that that's where the bag was made from.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it?
Be grabbing that. Yeah,
it's definitely one of those you can keep coming back to. And here it is, the actual issue itself. It is exciting every time a new issue is here. We get so excited.
When this came through my door, I'd already had a PDF version, because you know, we like to have them early so that we can familiarise ourselves with what everyone's been doing. You know, we've got a lovely Facebook group that everyone posts the projects they've been doing, but it's lovely to see it in this form, to hold it, to put it on my shelf, keep it in the box, and then have a lovely flick through. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Now, of course, you can do this with your baby grows and your shirts, your memory bears. Oh no, what?
Yeah, it has. It's sold out.
It's gone.
The origami option as a bonus has sold out.
Not to worry, because we've still got this one.
It's a lovely, the Loving Meadow, very new as well.
When you're coming up to summer with those summer dresses, the hats, you know, the eye mask, all that sort of thing, this is fantastic.
There we go. It's a very good CD-ROM there.
Yes.
Well, they've both been extremely popular. So yeah, I mean, literally, let's get into demonstration almost straight away, Abby. But basically, just to get across, because we get so excited about this magazine, it's because it is literally packed, isn't it?
It's jam-packed.
There are, you know, when you get all those adverts and everything in some magazines.
And what's great about this as well is you've got tips in there. You've got because there's so much advice in there, and there's so much of us on Facebook that will answer all your questions if you've got any. This is a fantastic issue to get you started.
I mean, literally, apart from the occasional reader offer, you know, it's things that you will literally
there's competitions in there from us at Crafters Companion. So really, that, you know, there's not adverts. Maybe there's things that we've got coming out that we want to give you a little tease about, but there won't be any in-your-face adverts, and it's all projects. In your face.
So here it is, your latest issue 12. It's the amazing rotating cutting mat that's coming with your issue 12 too, with your bonus CD-ROM. The Fabric Origami CD-ROM has now sold out, and it's the lovely Loving Meadow CD-ROM option that you have remaining. You've got your teddy bear template. That's your bonus. That's your bank holiday bonus. You've got your teddy bear template. You've got your £30 worth of kit goodies that are coming with your magazine. It's a magazine kit, basically, and you've got your rotating cutting mat there as well. It's a huge offer for £24.99 plus delivery. 499030. Let's also introduce Flexi Order arriving at Hochanda. Here's a sort of just a welcome page just to explain what it is. It's an introductory offer now because it has just landed as an offer. Basically, you're adding products if you're totaling £60 or more to your basket after all other discounts and excluding P&P, you could qualify for our Flexi Order introductory offer. Here's an example where you've got your amazing one-day special up at the top there for £24.99. You've got maybe your erasable fabric pens twin pack for £11.98. We've got those back in stock. You've also got 2 metres worth of Threaders Cottage Garden pick and mix fabric. That's 100% cotton, and you can pick 2 of your favourite meters. The Kalau fabric glue as well. If you're getting a twin pack of that, say it's £9.99. So your total spend would be £61.94. That's over the £60 limit. That's after all other discounts and not including P&P. You'd get that today for £30.97 using your Flexi Order. So Flexi Order is arrived and it's up and usable straight away. That's an introductory way of using it as well. Normally you'd have to do it with a Flexi Buy item, etc. But today, because it's a new thing, you can do it. You can start off. So yeah, Abby, what do you want to show us first?
Okay, so I wanted to show you, when you get this one-day special, exactly what's going to come through your door. Okay, so loving Meadow CD-ROM.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely fantastic. Children's hat, children's dress, necklace, eye mask, slippers, rucksack and purse. Now, isn't that absolutely super? Yeah. Again, this is something that's not going to go out of style, out of fashion. You're going to have this CD-ROM on your bookcase. You're going to be able to download all your patterns. And don't forget, you can, excuse me, you can download them time and time and time again. So it's not something that's going to wear out. This is, you know, you could take this with you on your holidays and plug it into your laptop. It's just a great resource to have.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your magazine kit in this lovely box. Yeah. And we're so happy about this, and I know a lot of ladies ordered 2 so that they can, you know, crunch one up, flick through one, but keep one. Yeah. Nice. Or split it and give the things as gifts, which I love. So inside your box you have got your magazine. Now, if that's not enough, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Okay, you've got your bag patterns. So you've got your 4 bag patterns there. We've got them over there, and we'll perhaps show you those a little bit later. Yeah. One of these is a particular favourite of Mum's, that it folds into. This one folds into a little bag, so it's very, very cute. And then also inside the box, oh, it's like so exciting! It's like Christmas. Is your fat quarter. Again, that's the grey, more sage greeny, with our cottage garden. And don't forget, on the show today, we've also got all the other cottage garden fabrics. Yes. So if you know the good quality of this, you know. If you know, you know. And then we've got the teddy template. Again, absolutely fantastic. This is going to last you an absolute lifetime. You could use your stick and spray on the back of here to secure it onto your fabric and peel it off. It's not going to get worn down. I think memory bears would be particularly lovely. Yeah. Or bears in Christmas fabric on your craft fair. Imagine those at the front. Yeah. And it is quick to do. It is straightforward. All the instructions are in your magazine. In fact, let's turn to that page. That's a good point, actually,
Abby, because basically all of your goodies within the kit relate back to the magazine.
Absolutely.
It's not like you've got this great magazine and then some things you don't know how to use.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's all tied in together. Yeah. So there's your bears there. Look how gorgeous they are. The lovely Julie's made them there. And then it's got all the instructions of how you put that bear together. Absolutely gorgeous. I honestly think as soon as you make one of these, you're going to have people saying, well, could I perhaps, could you
make me one?
And with the children's baby grows as well, you know, it's that memory bear.
Yeah.
Choosing their favourite tops and doing each section a different fabric would be absolutely beautiful. Just stabilise the back of the baby grows and you'll be absolutely away. I love that. Okay, and then just tidy up my mess from all my chaos. Don't forget your rotating cutting mat. I mean, isn't that wonderful?
Do you know?
Doesn't that just make you happy?
But if you said, I mean, you look at the price point today, £24.99 plus delivery. You know, say if you said to somebody, "Oh, I bought myself a really cool rotating cutting mat. How much did you spend?" "Oh, £20." You know, you'd say, "Really?
Yes.
Really? Wow, you got."
In history, the rotating cutting mat has been one of the most expensive things you can purchase because you've got your mechanism in there, and your normal mat doesn't have that, so you're paying extra for that. You're paying extra for how that fits together. You're paying extra for that beautiful smooth. And for goodness sake, in stainless steel. It's absolutely incredible. I have used this so much, and look how beautiful that is, apart from a little pen mark there that I've got. But isn't it absolutely beautiful? I've used it all week, all last week. I've just been cutting like crazy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cutting, just to show you. You might be thinking, I don't know if I need a rotating cutting mat.
Oh no, you do. Yeah, any sewing demonstrator that's been on the show will say, yes, you need your rotating cutting mat.
Okay,
it
so
makes life so easy.
This is roughly a 9, I mean it's not 9-inch square. I shall trim it down to an 8-inch square. So if I just take my ruler and it's the pressure. I've just got to do a bit of, there we go. Now, if I didn't have a rotating cutting mat, I'd be now picking up this fabric and turning it, okay? There you go, done. Easy, easy peasy. And then I'm just taking this. Less
opportunity, less scope for mistakes as well, because once you've lined it up, it's ready to go.
I mean, if I could, there we go. But how quick and simple is that? So now I can do whatever I want with this. I could do diagonal triangles if I wanted to, just lining up my 2 corners, like so, lifting that off, turning to here. Now also, if you don't want to do, let me just put my guard back on. If you're not one for the straight right in front of you, like Mum and I, we like to have it on a slight angle, which you can do. You don't need to pick your mat up. You can just twist your mat. But isn't that absolutely super? Now we've got, I mean, I haven't quite cut that through very well.
You're not leaning on your blade enough this morning.
No, I'm not. I haven't worked my muscles up yet.
The pressure issues, isn't it?
So let's just pretend that I did. There we go. But look how beautiful those are, and I didn't need to move that at all apart from my spinning. Now here's a good tip for you. There's a lady in America who is a great fan of Crafter's Companion, and she uses a rotating mat to put her Gemini on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have the space to send all her plates through, but when she's got a really large die, obviously they need to go all the way through. Yeah. So all she does, pops her Gemini on there, feeds her plates in, turns it round, and it all comes out this way.
That's amazing.
Okay, Mum and I have tested this to make sure you can, and you definitely can. And how cool is that? Just an extra little thing that you can do with this wonderful mat.
It's really clever.
So I absolutely love that. You have to
reach around behind your Gemini to see it, just send it through,
turn it around,
and then get it back.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You just have to literally hold onto your power cable and make sure it's going over, but you just turn it. I just think that's just a really cool thing. Yeah. So here we have what size is this? This is a 6.5-inch square, okay? And on the other side I have another 6.5-inch square. I've stitched them, I mean it's very terrible stitching, but right side to right side, okay? And I've stitched around the whole of the outside. Right. Oh, you think? And why have you done that? So, ruler, mat. I'm going to line up my 45-degree angle here, corner to corner. Okay, so I know I've got it exactly right.
Because normally you would have left a little gap to turn this through or something.
Yes, wouldn't I have done? So I'm just going to cut this, make sure I'm using my pressure.
Because there you go, there's 2 layers of fabric as well. So simple and easy, isn't it? Spin it around and there you go.
Okay, now wait for this, Matt. You're going to think this is awesome.
We love this. That's it.
Okay.
Such a great technique.
Isn't that fabulous? But look how perfect these triangles are. I mean, if I cut it properly. Look how beautiful they are. And so precise, because I am not picking up my fabric. I am not risking moving it around. I mean, you know, look. Let's get my iron.
I love that technique though, because if you take the first 4 that you'd cut, you'd then get another 4 in a contrasting fabric, mix and match them, and then sew them together. But this way you've got 2 pieces, sew them together, all around, cut them, and away you go.
I wouldn't normally have pinched the iron from the green room, but I have mislaid my iron.
It's all right, don't worry.
So look. Absolutely beautiful, because we haven't had to move them around here. Do you want to? No? You've done a good job there. So look, let's do. How beautiful is that?
Lovely.
Absolutely stunning. I love that.
Quick. And so easy because of the rotating cutting mat as well. Made so easy and simple.
So easy.
And you do get that in the bundle, amazingly, with your magazine. And a bonus CD-ROM.
What, I tell you something. So, Mum and I, we don't obviously deal with the prices. That's not anything to do with us. But when we knew that this was going to be in the bundle,
you knew it,
and it was like, oh, okay, well, it's going to be quite an expensive bundle with this mat in. The second the price came through, my mum rang and said, "Did you get the price?"
I
was like, "Yeah." It's like, she goes, "I'm going to have to check."
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check.
And
sure enough,
you did as well.
Yeah, she checked, and it was right. And you just can't believe it.
Really good value today.
Really amazing.
And producer Liam says we've already had one sellout this morning, of course, which is the Fabric Origami Bonus CD-ROM. It's gone. But we have the Loving Meadow CD-ROM bonus as well. So that is there for you. However, we are approaching 80% of the stock gone. You've got things like your eye mask in there, your children's hat, which you can size up or size down. It doesn't have to be a children's hat. You can work with that. But you've got the pattern and the idea, the techniques. You've got the children's dress. You've got the lovely necklace as well as the rucksack. If I show you the back, it'll make sense because it's a necklace.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really gorgeous. And that summer dress, don't forget, this is just the pattern and the technique of how to do it. So maybe you want to add some lovely a princess sort of dress. You want to add a layer on there. You want to add some, frou-frou. It will be gorgeous. You've got the technique, you've got the pattern, and it's yours to just run with it however you want to.
You can, it's all there.
Can I talk to you about the fabric pens?
Oh, yeah, please do. You want to add these to your order? They're so, we're so lucky they're in stock, actually.
Do you know?
So popular.
Every time I do a quilting stencil show, I say, oh, have we got pens?
Yeah.
No.
No, we haven't.
No, because they're sold out, because everyone buys them. And I go, oh, OK. And then when Mum said to me, oh, we've got pens. And I'm thinking, Spectrum Noir. I'm going, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, I don't know.
Alcohol markers,
What am I going to do?
The 3-colour blend.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And no, the fabric pens.
The ones you're always asking about.
You're joking. So we've got them.
The ones you're always asking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little thing here.
We do have them, but 50%, is it now 60%? Yeah, they've been skyrocketed. So 60% of the stock's gone. It's £11.98 for a twin pack.
I can't
so you get
say
2 pack of pens today, and they are the fabric pens, so obviously erasable as you go. They are genius. They're really well made.
They are. So you've got your 2 packs. So you've got one for your craft bag, one for your craft room, one that's going to, one's going to go off in a kit. I had to retrieve one of these from a child.
Really?
Not happy about that.
Special pen.
And I had some flooring fitted, and the gentleman said to me, would you sign my form? And he was eyeing up my pen.
No.
And I said to him, I could use that pen, but if you put that form in your dashboard and there's sun, my signature will disappear.
Oh, that's clever.
So I can't be doing it with that.
Erasable,
yeah. Right.
Used by spies the world over.
Exactly.
And endorsed by MI whatever.
And you can get that ink back if you put your project in the freezer.
Very good.
Yeah. So I'm not sad. I don't know how big your freezer is or how big your project is.
Secret messages.
Right. If you don't want to just cut straight away, you want to lay down a guide, okay? You can certainly do that with your fabric pen. Now, of course, I always say, be gentle. Don't be aggressive with these, because you are putting pressure on a point on your fabric. So you will scratch that fabric if you don't take care. So I've drawn a line there. I'm making an 8-inch square. I'm going to turn that again. And I'm going to just neaten up this edge. Oh look, it's not going to be an 8-inch square because that edge there is quite dreadful.
Thanks to the rotating cutting mat, that is also easy.
It is.
Look at that. All part of your bundle today. Details on the left-hand side of the screen for your pen.
So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll do 6 this way. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll take that along there. But how easy is that to do with your mat? So now I've marked down my lines, and I can, if I want, go just straight. I can angle, absolutely I can, or I can go straight. So let's just do one straight so that you can see. 1.
I had a couple of questions, Lizzie, just while you're cutting.
Abby.
Abby, oh my gosh.
It's okay.
It's because, look.
I'm going to find...
she's right in front of me.
I fine Charlie £1 every time he says it. So
Does he do it as well?
Oh, yes. I mean, we do have, we look similar.
I'm going to turn it over.
And I've got the hair, so... What's the question, Matt?
You should call me Charlie.
Moving on, Yanis.
Yanis, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I've got the big belt there. I bought that the other day in in a shop.
You saw that and you thought to yourself, I've got to have that. My idol's got that.
I did. So anyway, just while we're cutting, we're not cutting anymore, but I'll still ask the question.
I'm just going to write my name here for you.
Oh my word, Abby. Angela has asked a question. When using stick and spray on the plastic teddy template, okay, that's all part of your bundle today. Do you wash it, wipe it off, or just leave it with a stick and spray? So this is a temporary adhesive.
Baby wipe.
Okay, baby wipe.
Baby wipe.
Right, yeah.
Spin.
Unbranded baby wipes.
Unbranded baby wipes.
Definitely not Johnson's, Huggies or Pampers.
No, none of those. Baby wipe, or you can use your stick away. Don't forget your stick away. If you're a paper crafter, you may have your stick away already, but you can certainly use that, or you can use the baby wipe, or you can leave it on because you could do it a couple of times. Yeah, you know.
Whenever we're using the stick and spray, the temporary one for sewing and the temporary one for papercraft, because they're different, we very rarely do the clean up of it. It's just there. It's temporary. It's just stay sticky. The next time you use it, you might top it up. You might still have it sticky, and then you just use it again. So we very rarely clean up after the stick and spray.
And actually, only one of the few times that I do is when I'm pointing with my pen. One of the times I do use the stick away is when I've used the stick and spray and I've perhaps free motioned and it's gone a little bit on my needle, and I'll just give it a wipe down with a stick away.
Stick away, yeah.
And I used it on my front door recently.
Really?
Yeah. It was a new front door and it had a big stick away.
Stick away.
It had a big label on it, so I took the label off and it had a big patch and I just stick away.
It's clever. That's really clever.
Right.
You know, in reference to the needle thing, the fabric spray, the stick and spray for the fabric is less gloopy than the one for papercraft anyway, specific. Have a look for it on the website. And then another question as well. This came through earlier on. Can washable felt be used to make the teddy? I guess.
Absolutely. And in fact, if you've just bought the felt on the happy hour show beforehand, now let me just put this iron down. Our felt from Threaders is toy safety approved, okay? So if you were wanting to sell these to children as a toy, you would need to get them safety tested, okay? That's the standard, that's nothing new, that is what you have to do. As part of that process, you need to get your fabric safety tested. Now, all of this is, of course, expense. Well, no, because we've taken that expense out for you because we've already safety tested our felt for toys on your behalf. So that's one thing that you don't need to worry about. And of course, if you're making memory bears and things like that that aren't toys, they don't need to be tested. No. Okay. So yes, felt perfect.
Okay, brilliant. So,
the long and the short of it is.
No. That's good. And it also reminds us that we've got free angel policy as well with things.
Yes.
Actually, Abby, really quickly, because we already have one sellout as well. Leave that iron down even longer, because in fact, just put a break on for a second. Back? I will nick that back, but just for a second, Abby. Honestly, a couple of things to remind us about is the heater raisable fabric pens. These are very, very popular. They are going fast. By the time we went live today, I think it's around about half the stock. Now it's definitely 60 at least, if not more. $11.98 plus delivery to order them now. 168066 to get those now. Those are the fabric pens. We'll be back in a minute with Abby, I promise. He said Lizzie again. It's the bank holiday bonus, so watch out for your bonus with the one day special. You're getting issue 12. If you didn't already get issue 11 before 12, then you can get them today as a double pack bonus with £5 off, making them $14.98 plus delivery. Don't forget, you get all of the extra items with those because it is a magazine kit, so you get some goodies included with your magazine. 360652. This is your one-day special, though. I would have two options for you, but one of them's gone. The Fabric Origami CD-ROM. The Amazing Loving Meadow CD-ROM is still here, and we remember. When the Loving Meadow bonus CD-ROM was first available, we remember how popular it was, so it's a brilliant bonus. That is a bank holiday bonus item with this one-day special. But the one-day special itself is, for once, it's not just the magazine and lovely, lovely goodies with it. It's the first, when the details on the left-hand side of the screen spin round, you'll see that the one-day special is, amazingly, the cutting mat itself. The rotating cutting mat comes first. It's got top billing there, and it comes with issue 12. So your rotating cutting mat there for £24.99 plus delivery. Also coming with issue 12 of So Inspired. Again, it's like normally about 80 or 90 pages, these magazines. 67, sorry, on the magazine. You've got all of your 40 inspiring projects as well, and you've got your £30 worth of goodies that come with the magazine, including your fat quarter here, the lovely threaders fabric as well, 100% cotton on your English country house. That's in like a very, very minty grey green. Then you've got your 4 bag patterns. Change them up if you want, you know, modify the handles, slightly modify the size and the dimensions if you want, but you've got your basic outlines on A, B and C and D there on your 4 different bags in one bag pattern. That's amazing. And it comes with your rotating cutting mat, with your templates as well. These are in a heavy duty mylar, ready to use with your heat erasable pens that you may want to add to your order. You can get 6 of those in your double pack. So that's your one day special, amazingly available now for £34.98 plus delivery, but with your one day special saving it's £24.99. If you're with Hochanda Freedom, you'll get your bonus goodie either way, but it is the lovely, lovely Loving Meadow CD-ROM. We're approaching limited stock now on this CD-ROM. We've already had one sell out on the lovely Fabric Origami bonus CD-ROM, but this is now approaching limited stock on this one-day special, so do get involved as soon as you can, honestly. 499030 to order now, so as not to miss out. We're going to nip and see the fabrics in a minute too, because you know, we did mention that this is from the lovely cottage garden collection. That's the English country house in the minty green colour. It's officially grey, but it's like a grey green. It's over here in a full metre, actually. If you'd like to add it to your order today, you can do. You get a metre's worth. It is 100% cotton, 110 centimetres wide, so 110 wide, and then the drop, of course, is the metre. That's how, of course, as you know, fabric is measured. As a sewer, you know that. But it's 100% cotton. You can wash it at 30 degrees. As well, and the patterns are absolutely lovely. Abby, do you want to come in and join me so we can chat about the fabric, please?
Sauntering in there, I was.
Do. This way. But it's so lovely.
It's my favourite.
Yeah.
I know we shouldn't say that, but it's my favourite.
Yeah.
I'm making so much. I've got a little project on the go at the minute that I can't talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But
tell us more.
I can't. Not allowed.
Okay.
Yeah. Follow me on Facebook and my mum on Facebook and tune in on Sunday.
Well, there you go.
That's what I'll say.
Sunday.
But I'm using this fabric because it is my favourite. Let me just pop down here a moment.
Oh, yeah,
so
this quilt
I haven't finished this yet because you know what happens. You start and then you get sidetracked.
Yeah.
But this is my Bargello that I made. This is all of the fabrics.
They work, don't they?
All of them.
They work. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and you think to yourself perhaps that they wouldn't all work together, but they really, really work all together. This is a collection where you could buy any 2 and they'd work together.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
These 2.
Love it.
Those 2, definitely.
Beautiful. And of course, you know, your cross hatch you could use as your lining if you wanted to. Although I must admit, when I was watching Mum launch yesterday, Hayley was talking about you could have this as your lining. I was going, no.
No. Hayley doesn't know anything. No,
Hayley, no.
Stop it, Hayley.
You definitely could use that as your lining, or you could use it as the main part of your bag because it is so beautiful and they work all together.
These 2 together, oh my goodness.
Stunning.
The fat quarter that you're getting with your magazine today.
Yes.
Love that.
Gorgeous. Okay.
Oh, adorable. They're all lovely. There are options as well, so you can add to your order on any 2. You're picking any 2 here. The difficult thing is choosing which ones and also remembering the names.
Yeah.
so you don't want to get the wrong one. But you'll get 2 meters worth. It is cut by the meter for you. It's probably best to go on the website, to be honest. So have a look there for the pictures. You'll see them there. I mean, they're written on the front as well. So if you were to sort of zoom along, we could run through them quickly. You've got your cottage garden collection here, and that's the English country house in the grey, but it's more of a minty green. You've then got the same fabric in a navy. You've then got the rose garden, the rose blossom in the navy. That's a lovely deep dark blue. There is the rose blossom as well in the grey, but it's like that grey green. green, then you've got the rose blossom in that gorgeous blue, then the crosshatch design, that's also available in the pink as well as the blue, just there for you. And then as we go ahead, you've got the that continuing there, and you can see it now. There's the pink, and that's all of them for you. So all of the colours are available. 755133. I should have been there to wave or something. So yeah, order now. It's $14.98 with a wonderful saving. That's incredible for 2 meters worth of fabric.
It really is. And this is one of the bags that's been made with the pattern pack that comes with the magazine. And this is your crosshatch blue, and this is the please tell me what the name is.
We are learning these as well as we go. It's the rose blossom.
Rose blossom in blue. So that's one of the bags made up in that fabric, and look how absolutely perfect that is. And these shrink down so you can do it up, so a bit of safety there when you're walking around. And then you've got this one, which is also in the pattern. We've got some faux leather on there, but look at this, absolutely stunning. How well does that go together? Beautiful. And you're going to be able to fit think about a bottle of lemonade in there, a bottle of cherryade in there, your picnic in the centre. You're absolutely having a great time,
aren't you? You're well away. Coffee over this way as well.
Fantastic.
Pins,
I love that.
And other brand names are available as well. So I've combination Gordon's Gin and something else.
Can I just
enjoy responsibly? Lovely summertime drinks.
Look at this.
Yes, there it is.
Yes. I mean, yes, absolutely yes. I would never have chosen that as a lining because I adore it. It's definitely one of my favourites in the collection. I would never have chosen it as a lining because I want to show it off. However, it absolutely works in this bag as a lining. And again, this is from your pattern pack that you're going to be getting in your One Day Special.
You got that back. So it's amazing stuff. Go for the fabrics, go for the One Day Special as well. You're picking any two on the fabrics for 755133. Speaking of the One Day Special, it's a big one. We've already sold out of one of the bonus items on your bonus bank holiday bonus extras, and now the only other one excuse me, left over is the lovely Loving Meadow CD-ROM, and that is now also limited stock. So your One Day Special, because of that bonus CD-ROM being limited stock, is also, by virtue of that, now limited in that way on that exact deal. So 499030 to order straight away. You've got your £30 worth of items that are coming with your magazine kit as well, all for that price on screen, and you get your rotating cutting mat, which we're using now.
I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? I would be doing that just to get the mat.
Yeah.
I have to say, that is exactly what I'd be doing. Yeah. And if I'd never had this magazine before, and I saw this mat, I would be buying this whole collection for this mat.
And then you'll subscribe to the magazine, or you'll be with us for the next quarter, for the next one.
Absolutely, you'll be hooked. Show, That's the thing, you'll be hooked. Right,
true.
I left my iron on because I wanted to just quickly show you the heat erasable pens and how easy it is to erase. So I've just written my name there.
Okay, Abby.
Yeah, got it. Excellent. And I've just been... sorry, let me just get my ironing mat up. I don't want to iron directly on there.
Oh, gosh, no.
There we go.
It says it reminds you anyway with a little non-iron mark. Look at that go.
Isn't that absolutely perfect? And it means that you can not only do your patterns on the back of your fabric, but you can do it on the front as well. Yeah. You can draw those lines on. If you go slightly off, you can draw your next line on and cut, and then you can just erase that line. What I will say is just give it a little waft when you've erased, because if you want to then use your pen after, because your fabric is retaining that heat for a little while, it won't draw. Yes. Because it's still warm. So just give it a little waft, and it'll be absolutely fine.
Okay. So once you get back to room temperature or cooler, you can draw again. I mean, $11.98 plus delivery to get your 2 packs of heat erasable pens, and you will need them. You know, they sell out so often. They're approaching 70% of the stock gone on your heat erasable pens.
Treat them well. Keep the lids on, because you know they are pens. So if you don't keep the lids on, they will dry out. It's the nature of the beast. It's a pen. Keep them in your drawer, away from little hands, because they'll like them. And
a pen is bright. It's inviting, isn't it? But they're special pens. They're not,
special pens. Mine are under lock and key now.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
it. Right.
Children.
I tell you what. 2 of my children are off school ill today.
Oh.
So my husband is on childcare duties.
He should be like, oh, that's nice, you can spend the day with...
Yeah, no, because I'm here.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah, they're having a teacher day at my son's nursery today.
So are they?
He's at home as well.
Yeah.
So,
oh, my goodness gracious.
And my daughter's gone to school dressed as a princess.
Oh, has she?
Covers royalty. It's like for the royal wedding last weekend.
That is so precious.
They're all allowed to, because they've all behaved themselves. They've all got the leaves on their tree, so they've been collecting their leaves.
Oh, that is brilliant.
The kids at school.
Oh, I love that.
Now they can all go dressed as royalty.
Oh. Yeah. Right, I've got a block here. I don't know how I made this block. Wouldn't like to say. Tune in Facebook Live on Sunday. I'm terrible, aren't I? OK, so I've made this block. It's absolutely wonderful. However, my section around here is a little bit on the rough side.
Oh, yeah, there's another plug. There you go.
Oh, yeah, got it there.
Yeah,
plug.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll work a plug in there. Anywhere you can, we'll get your plug in there, Abby. I've got my plug, you've got yours. What was that, Facebook Live?
So with Abigail,
Sunday?
so with Lizzie. Sunday.
Oh, OK.
11:30.
All right.
And also on the So Inspiring Facebook page.
So Inspiring. Facebook.
I say no more.
Log on.
Log on. Right, so I'm going to trim this block down because it's, you know, rough and pretty shocking. So I'm just going to line this up over here, and I've tilted my mat because I like this angle. Tilted my mat.
You have, yeah. Oh, yeah, me. Yeah. There you go. Tilted. Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
We've got a day together. We're going to be back at 1, back at 5.
It's all going to go wrong.
So what's going to go on with the one-day special, to be honest with you? I hope we've got something in it.
I mean, we might just be having a sing and dance for the next couple of shows. Right, so I've lined this up. I've taken this along this line here, got my excess there, and I've tilted it here because that's the angle that I like to go at. So I'll just move my fingers over, press down, and trim off those bits. OK, guard on.
Like a Tibetan singing bowl, that noise.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, then I'm taking that again, lining up. My angle, I think I would like to do it this way. Again, I can just move it like that. It's no picking it up, lining it up. I can just do that. Again, this side, it's not accurate, my actual stitching. So I'm going to move it this time only because if I don't, do you see it's not exactly?
Yes, yeah.
So there we go. Take my line across, mind my fingers, press down, get rid of those, and then my last one, I'll just give that a little trim, like so. Then you've got an absolutely beautiful block. And how easy was that? And of course I did have to move it because I haven't cut it, I haven't measured it quite as well as it could have done. Yes. But if you have done, you wouldn't have to move that at all. You would be doing the whole process like this, all 4 sides. How beautiful. Love that. Okay. And another block.
Made so easy using the rotating cutting mat. It's extremely busy out there looking for the one-day special. It's about to go, really.
Oh, gracious.
Because I've got to hold up my hand, apparently. What am I doing? Oh, less than what? That's it. Less than 2 hands worth. Less than 2? I don't know what producer Liam's getting at. I've been really weird in the last half an hour, but he's just overtaken me now with that last one. Wait. Oh, I see, less than a handful.
Oh,
less than that for.
No.
Less than a handful. Why didn't you just say that?
Less than a handful. Gracious me. Well, I can't say I'm surprised because this is a fantastic deal. Those CDs you're going to keep on your shelf. They're going to be something that you're just going to keep coming back to time and time again. There's a reason why they're so popular. So I'm just giving this square a little trim while we chat because I do need to do that because these are for a project. I'm not just wasting my fabric cutting away willy-nilly. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Stunning.
Again, exact, precise results every time, and easy. You've not had to start moving your fabric. You've not had to start getting up and wandering around. A lovely rotating cutting mat, and some news as well. We said less than a handful was available. It's now gone. The one-day special with that bonus CD-ROM has now sold out. Congratulations if you got it. However, we do have issue 12 on its own, and you can still get hold of issue 12, the magazine itself, with all those goodies that come with it as well, because it's a magazine kit, you see. You've got all your extra goodies there. So you've got the fabric, you've got the bag pattern with the 4 different bags in it, you've got the teddy bear there, mylar stencil template, and you've got the magazine all in that lovely box. So you've got everything there for £9.99 plus delivery. The magazine kit, all in one, with its £30 worth of extra goodies. 550289 to order now on that deal. Go for it.
Goodness gracious.
Do get hold of the heat erasable pens while they're still there as well, because they've been going fast.
Yeah, they will. They will go by the end of the day. There's no doubt, because they are so fantastic. They are one of those things that you're going to keep. You're going to want to order more, because you know you end up scattering them around, or you end up going, look, this is what I've got, give it a try. Yeah. Someone says, oh yes, you do that nice thing where you go, oh yeah, oh, keep it then. Yeah. And then you're going to want to order more, or they're going to want to order more, so I'd be grabbing those.
Yeah, definitely. Don't lend them out just like that, because you'll never see them again.
No,
with the best will in the world, people don't sometimes give things back. It's not stealing, it's just downright laziness.
I mean, it's what I do with Tupperware, to be fair. I've got like a collection of other people's Tupperware.
Yeah, unbelievable. Sylvia down my road still got my DVD of Groundhog Day. She borrowed that in 2006, I think it was. Unbelievable. You know, I really want that back.
I love that
I'm
film.
too scared to ask.
Well, it's hers
I see her
now.
every day.
Possession, you know, is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah,
it belongs to her now.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's talk about Project Linus, if we may do. This is our quilt along. So in the issue 11, you had your first 2 blocks, and issue 12, you've got your second 2 blocks. So you've got your Jacob's Ladder block and your Ohio star block. This is going to create this beautiful, it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's a gorgeous quilt. It's a sampler quilt. Thank you.
I was going to say sampler, like variety sampler.
Yes.
It's got the different,
Absolutely. And what's great about this is that we're working with hand in hand with Project Linus. So the idea is that you create this beautiful quilt and then you donate it. Or, of course, you can keep it for yourself if you so wish.
It's a quilt, actually, because it's in the studio.
Yes, it's stunning. Look at that. So that top one on the left, and that's the Jacob's Ladder. That's what you'll be learning in this issue. And then absolutely gorgeous. And then at the bottom in the centre, that's the Ohio Star. So that's another one that you'll be doing in this issue. There we are. Yeah. But beautiful. So our lovely Bernie, our Bernie corner. This is now panels 2 and 3, and then in the next issue it will be panels 3 and 4, and then you'll have created your quilt, and it is beautiful. And so look, you can see examples there of people that have shown exactly what they've done, and I have seen it. It's flooding Facebook, all of these lovely ladies that have made these wonderful quilts.
Skill level low as well. So it's a sort of beginner level.
Perfect.
Go for it.
And again, if you've got your rotating cutting mat, it's going to just make life so much easier. And especially with these star pieces, you know, you've cut out your square, you're going to twist it round for your diamond, and then you're going to cut. You're saving yourself so much time there. Again, skill level 1.
Yeah, you're going for it and you're learning so much in a very concentrated space there.
Yes, you are. And can I also say, if you have any questions about this quilt, I know our Bernie will answer them for you. Okay, so leave a comment on Hochanda's Facebook page, my Facebook page, Mum's Facebook page, Lizzie. There's Bernie, lovely Bernie, and she will answer the questions for you. She is absolutely a wonderful lady. She will answer them for you if you have any queries at all. It's a wonderful project. It's absolutely beautiful. I keep trying to pinch it, like, you know, I love that. But it's stunning. So that's another thing that is in the magazine. Oh, beautiful.
That's good.
Let's have a look. And then we've got giveaways in there. Wonderful giveaways. And look at this. This is our footstool. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? It's in the studio. It's absolutely huge. Mum has been carrying it around with her, not knowing quite where to put it because it's so huge. But it's beautiful. I'm going to make one, perhaps with the cottage garden fabric.
That would work, wouldn't it, with the cottage gardens?
And it would work in my lounge.
On that wheel on the front.
And in actual fact, this is the problem I have with the cottage garden, is I am making this project, and I showed Mum what I was making yesterday, and she said, yes, brilliant. And I said, no, it's mine. It's for me. She goes, no, it can't be. You've got to. This is what you've got to do with it. I said, no.
Share it.
I said, you know that Chewbacca Mum, when she said, when all's said and done, it belongs to me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about what I'm making. So, no, it's mine. And then look at this. This is a sneak peek of what we've got coming up. Decorative panel dies.
Ooh.
Oh, just store that in your memory banks. Look at this again, apple coasters. If you have got a child or a grandchild in school and you want to do a leaving gift for your teacher or their teacher, this is ideal with the apple.
Yeah,
you know, that teachery thing.
Free motion, something on the back saying thank you, whatever. So instead of an actual apple on the rest.
Or you could leave a top section open and pop something inside, little treat. You know, beautiful. And then we've got this. I mean,
got that live in the studio as well. Here it is.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes,
I love
clever.
it.
So clever with the different crayons and pencils.
And of course you can use your zip on a roll, so you can shrink this down if you wanted to. You can make it longer if you wanted to. In fact, you could make it big enough to hold your ruler.
Oh yeah.
And then pop your zip on a roll on the top. So you know, this is the thing. With this magazine, it's all about inspiration. Okay, so these beautiful, wonderful ladies have done all these patterns for us, and the patterns are of, you know, some patterns are downloadable, and you've got a link, and some patterns are in the magazine themselves. So, for instance, your giraffe, that's in here already. Now, I would be photocopying this and cutting it out and laminating it. Because I know you're going to make more. As soon as you make one, you will do. This is the giraffe.
You'll want to make more. We've got to show the giraffe.
You'll absolutely want to make more. So
here we go.
Photocopy, cut it out, laminate it, and then it will keep lovely. But isn't that absolutely stunning?
You can just imagine toddlers, the country over here, just carrying their giraffe.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful.
It's such a lovely huggable.
And maybe those really soft, fluffy fabrics.
Yeah.
A lovely panel with that, perhaps, or you could do taggies down the side if you wanted to. There is, you know, you could have a Velcro strip on there to hold a dummy if you wanted to. You know, it's all inspiration. Take this and run with it and just have the best time.
Love it. Love it.
What else can we show you? Oh, we've got a Father's Day section in here as well. So we've got, this is Mother and I.
Sharp.
I mean, it does look as if I've had one too many gins there, I have to say. It's not the best. It's not the best photo.
Oh, it's a nice photo.
We'll just do that.
So the Father's Day section.
Father's Day section. Yeah. Okay, so this is all for the granddads, the dads, the uncles. Even if you don't want to make anything for Father's Day, you've got ideas here, more masculine ideas. You've got your tablet holder, or it could be a book holder, your wallet. There's even a tool belt. Gorgeous. Now get our faux leather and make this tool belt in faux leather. You could do it in the browner colour. You could do it in the maroon. It would just be fantastic. Sunglasses and a wonderful tie. Again, you make that tie for someone, I guarantee you'll be making more.
Yeah,
they'll be like, you know that tie?
You absolutely would.
I've got an event coming up and I need one in bright red. No problem.
And you'd be able to put that together easily, yeah.
And then, of course, we've got our wonderful embroidery. This is our wash-away webbing. And it gives you a really good overview of how to use that. I don't really want to show you anymore.
Yes. Get it home, have a look. Yeah.
Like, no. Mine.
Have a look at our website at the moment. It's hochanda.com, home of crafts, hobbies and arts. There's plenty on there for you to get your teeth into, to see in terms of projects and techniques as well. You've got your goodies as well, like your heat erasable pens and the double pack for $11.98. You've got your fabric as well, the cottage garden fabric. It's cut by the metre. You can pick 2 metres for $14.98. And as you scroll along the products, you'll see all sorts of different ones there as well. You'll see the fabric glue for 50 mils worth there, and again in the twin pack. So a lot there potential for you to get hold of. So have a look at your one day special on the web because it's sold out. It's gone. We've had the option with the wonderful origami, fabric origami. We have the lovely, I've forgotten now, the Loving Meadow as well. Both of those options are gone, which means the one day special officially gone. Therefore, we've got the So Inspired issue 12 available singly. However, we've got some news. We didn't want to come unprepared. There's a while stocks last offer for you. We still want you to get the benefit of bonuses, savings, etc. We want you to take advantage of that. So on your screen at the moment, you've got your wild stocks last here. We can show you a picture of what you're getting to be clear as well, so that you know exactly what's included in the bundle. But here it is. You've got your So Inspired issue 12. Okay. You've then got a CD-ROM that's coming with it as well. It's the Fox in the Wood Project CD-ROM. Or you've got again your choice here. It's the teddy bear one as well, isn't it? There, yeah. You could also go for the medallion medallion, or Madala, sorry, and teddy bear one as well. You'll see when it spins around, you'll see it there. You've got your medallion and teddy bear with your amazing 2 choices there for you. So, choices available. So let's have a look at what we've got then here, Abby.
Wonderful. Now, the quilting stencils are absolutely wonderful. And again, let's bring in the heat erasable pens. I never have had a show yet where I've got the quilting stencils and the heat erasable pens at the same time. No. Okay? This is the time. Look at this. This is the time. These go hand in hand with these. You're going to get your template. You're going to use your stick and spray on the back if you want to. You're going to trace around that, and you can do your free motion. You can do your normal foot if you want to. You can hand stitch these if you want to. Your embroidery, gorgeous French knots if you want to. And then you're just going to erase that ink. It's wonderful. I'm so pleased that I have those 2 together. It's never happened before.
It is a marriage made in sewing perfection.
It is. It's wonderful.
Really is,
the Fox in the Wood CD. Again, this is a relatively new CD. That Fox in the Wood fabric absolutely went down the storm, and you've got some beautiful projects on there. You've got your storage bag, you've got your toy storage, you've got your zip pouch, your pin cushion, your doorstop, and you've got that wonderful children's playmat, and you've got a patchwork quilt. I mean, you know, I'll just pause for breath after that. There's so much on there. Again, a great tool to have on your shelf. If you've got the other ones, pop this one in your basket, let's get it on your shelf, and you're going to be, there's so many projects for you to do. It's wonderful. Well,
your medallion and teddy bear CD-ROM is also available as a choice. Can't show it to you now, which is why I was umming and ahhing. I was looking, thinking, where is it earlier? So your Wild Stock's last offer is your issue 12, which comes with your £30 worth of extras that are included with your magazine kit. So you've got your fat quarter there from the lovely English country house fabric in the grey, but it's like a minty green. You get your 4 bag patterns as well, A, B, C and D included there, make all 4 of them. So you've got your fabric, your bag patterns, you've got your magazine, and you've got your teddy bear stencil here, but it comes with an extra goodie here, your flourish and geometric options as well on your quilting stencils. Plus you've got, because it's a bank holiday weekend bonus, you've got your bank holiday bonus of your CD-ROM. Now we've got an either or, and my or over here will be the medallion and the teddy bear. So it's an either or. We will get it for you, I promise. But we've got one of them to show at least, so you know what you're getting physically: a CD-ROM in your Fox in the Wood or your medallion and teddy bear. Now that geometric, there's a project in the magazine using the geometric stencil. Now this is your placemat with your cutlery holder. So the large one here has just been popped slightly off, off centre here, so it just comes across, and it's been machine stitched. It's not been free motion. That's just with your normal foot, which is great with these patterns because that is what you can do, and you create this wonderful placemat here. So that works beautifully together. And the flourish is also beautiful. The teddy bear, it's incredibly popular. The teddy bear. The flourish is here as well. I mean, obviously with flourish, the words, you've got your florals there for you, so you've got both of these available. The flourish one, in fact, because I love the cottage garden collection, I've made a blanket with using this, one of the corners of the flourish collection. I'll see if I can dig it out. It might still be here, it might not be, but I've used this in the corners, and it, again, that works so beautifully together. So this all ties in so beautifully together. Great way to finish a project. So yeah, this is a Wild Stock's last year one. This special has sold out with Abby, already launched with Lizzie last night, Abby this morning as well. It has now sold out on both options. You know why it's been a busy one, don't you? It's been a ridiculously good offer. So I had to move this giraffe out of the way. His neck was up. It's the classic case of the giraffe getting in the way. It's happened before, it'll happen again. 20 giraffes are like that. £25.98 plus delivery gets you so much here on a Wild Stock's last year. Item number to order, it's just over this way, 241406. It's a choice. You get the magazine, you get all of the bonus goodies that come with the magazine kit, and you've got a bonus CD-ROM, and either or. So you're choosing your CD-ROM to add to your order there. 241406 to get it now with your saving of £9.99. So it's nice. It's same saving as the one day special. It's brilliant. It's good. So one day special's gone, but we've still got a cracking offer for you there. Abby, we shall see you at 1 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much for staying tuned and watching with us. This is Sweet Poppy Stencils. Can't tell you how happy I am to see them next. We've got Fabrics with the Mill Shop online as well. Joe is here in the building, and Charm and Trinket coming up in 2 hours.
Hello, I'm Phil Martin. I've been a paper crafter for 17 years, nearly 18 years now. And what was my hobby became an obsession, much like most of the people who are watching at home. My obsession then led to me looking for products and trying to expand my knowledge base, which is where I couldn't find something, so I thought, right, it's time to do my own. So Sentimentally Yours is my brand of photopolymer and rubber stamps. And I also do coordinating paper pads and the Cosmic Shimmer product range that goes along with that. So hopefully, with the products that I bring to you, you can work the same way that I do and work in a coordinated way, which helps to achieve the best results that we can get as paper crafters. Really looking forward to seeing you all on Hochanda, so please join me for my shows where I can share some of my hints and tips with you.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I'm really pleased to have been asked to join the family at Crafters Companion and subsequently join the family at Hochanda. So I've been stitching for, well in excess of 55 years. I know, how frightening is that? But you know, along that way, I've learned so many different things. I've learned shortcuts, I've been inspired, I've learned how to do different techniques and different designs and different styles. So many things. It's been an exciting time, and all during that time I've stitched and created. And I really can't wait to share this with you all at Hochanda. I would be very happy if you joined me on my shows on Hochanda and learn along with me.
Hello, I'm Sue Baker, the founder of Imagination Crafts. We're delighted to have partnered with Crafters Companion to bring you an even greater variety of crafts. I hope you'll join me to experience the joy of mixed media crafting together on Hochanda.
Good morning, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm with the lovely Lucy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to have your company.
Thank you, yes.
And it's the first time we've worked together as well, isn't it?
It is, yes, yes. I've been here about a year and it's great. I'm getting all the new presenters now, so it's lovely.
It's great, isn't it? Now, if anyone's tuned in and they've never seen Sweet Poppy Stencils before, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and about the company as well?
Right, we are the Craft Station Limited, but Sweet Poppy, we're about 13 years old now. Sweet Poppy are only about 8 years old. And bit by bit, over the years, we're evolving and growing. And stencils, it says in the name, it's our love. So we're a little bit different, I like to think. We're a stainless steel stencil company, and we focus on customers and detail of the stencils and what customers want from us as well.
Well, stainless steel stencils, that's the first thing when I came into the studio. I was like, oh, okay, stainless steel. What is it about these stencils, being stainless steel as well, that makes a difference to the crafting?
It is all in the detail. It's how the laser can cut and how fine it can cut as well. So we always say when we design a leaf looks like a leaf, and we don't have to compromise the design. Yes. So we can have little bridges, and we don't have to connect everything to make it work for us as a stencil.
I think this is a prime example as well.
Yeah.
Because we've got that detail in this rocking horse, you can see every single swirl there, perfect, even down to the finite detail that you've got just here. And again, I guess that's with the stainless steel being sturdy, you get the results.
Don't have to connect anything, so we can have a beautiful swirl rather than it just ending off somewhere. So it's so important to us what the designers give us replicates onto a stencil.
Yeah, some beautiful designs here as well. I mean, that plane is gorgeous,
isn't it? Gorgeous. I love it. The design team, I have to say thank you to the design team. I give it them and they just create wonders with me. And I believe we're a real good company, but without a design team behind me, they're just stencils. They are the inspiration.
Yeah, that inspiration like a summer's day, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
At a summer fete. Again, just giving you the detail there and this beautiful flamingo.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Very popular flamingos at the moment.
Massively popular,
yeah.
yes,
yeah.
massively.
Everywhere you look, you see those flamingos. It's absolutely beautiful. You can create and make some wonderful designs with these stencils. You really can. If you've never used stainless steel before, I think you will notice the difference to encapsulate all of that fabulous detail. Now you can choose two. It is a pick and mix on any two of the ones we have available on the show. 413463 is your item number, and you've got your poinsettia there. You've got your fabulous, it's a gorgeous snowflake. The detail in that is incredible. Now these are your bells, which are beautiful. You've also got the cherry blossoms, one of my favourite blossoms. Gorgeous.
That is an old stencil of ours. That is one that was created about 8 years ago, and we forget about the old ones, and it is just so elegant.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Then the rocking horse as well. You can see the detail in that, but it's going to be perfect because these are stainless steel stencils. And then we've got the plain as well, which is beautiful. Again, reminiscence of a summer's day. Great for the masculine cards as well.
Massively,
great for your dad.
massively,
Father's Day.
yeah.
When is Father's Day?
Oh gosh, sometime in June.
It is sometime in June. And then we've got the flamingo as well. Again, a beautiful image. It's stainless steel, making the difference. And you can use this with all different mediums?
All different mediums, inks, any stencil medium that's out there, any texture paste, any gel that you've got out there. At home, I've OTT'd at shows and things, so I just use my inks and my paints through them, or my compressors through them, just to get the image, a softer image, rather than this dimension.
I love this idea because you could actually put whatever sentiment you like on there. I like what you did there, Lucy. It could be somebody getting married, somebody's birthday, for example. This particular stencil is proving to be very, very popular, and 10% of the plain has already gone. It has. Again, back to that rocking horse. Beautiful design there with the rocking horse, with the detail. It could be a baby boy, a baby girl. We've also got the poinsettia. Again, a lovely image of Christmas.
That is lovely. But hopefully I can show you in one of the demos that although we've brought it as a poinsettia, and it's a Christmas flower, hopefully it'll give you a little bit of inspiration that it doesn't have to be a Christmas flower.
That's right, yeah, you could use it for all sorts of things. I'm just going to lean over here and get some of the cherry blossom, because we speak about cherry blossom being so beautiful, and it really is. Again, look at the design you've got depicting the cherry blossom flowers, which are beautiful when they come out in the spring.
I think it's timeless, that one, and it's proven. It's 8 years old, that design.
Really?
And it is still as fresh and beautiful as ever.
Yeah, that is lovely. Now, we do have some stamps on the show. If you want to shop ahead, you can find those stamps on the website. We've also got some dies as well that correspond and match with your stencils. So, for example, if you wanted to create and make this, isn't that fabulous?
She just wowed us. She put a little clip on YouTube of this little rocking horse rocking, and it is such a fun project to do. It's just two little rocking horses stuck together with a little bridge, and it is so beautiful, using the die as well.
I think that is
good, isn't it?
Fabulous. It really is.
If you did an easel card and had that as a bit more dimension, I think it's beautiful.
That would be a great idea. Now, if you want to go for any two of these, £17.99, 413463 is your item number. You get to pick and mix any two of those stainless steel stencils. They're fabulous. Only £17.99 today. Now, if you're getting the stencils, you're going to need something to place through them, and this is something we are going to offer you right now. What have we got here, Lucy?
OK, we're very proud of our mediums. Our stencils came first. We'd used other people's mediums, and like anything, there's flaws with mediums that you'll think, oh, I wish it did this, I wish it did that. So the stencil dimensions evolved, and we started with the 150mm pots, the big ones, but customers asked us for little ones. And at the time, years ago, we couldn't. But now, since Jan, we now have the 50mm. So they're in your beautiful pastel colours, which you wouldn't want a huge pot of pink or a huge pot of blue or the red, because you might not use all the time. So it makes that achievable for customers.
Now, this is a bonus. It's a bank holiday bonus, so you are getting an extra one included, and that's worth £4.50. Now, I'm going to show you the colours that you can achieve when you're using these beautiful pearlescent colours.
The pots don't do them justice.
No.
It's when they're in their actual dried form that the pearlescent or the gloss shows. And I just think they're amazing. I do love the pearl range, though.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They just add that extra dimension, don't they? You've got the different colours there. I think these two are gorgeous, but that green works so well with any of the colours that you've got on here.
Yeah.
Only £38.97 if you want to go for those, and that's for all 9 with the bonus. So that's the bonus silver, worth £4.50. Will these work on different materials that you use in your stencils on?
Your MDF, as long as it's a flat surface when you're using your stencil, that's fine. If you're using canvases, that's fine, but you can add texture to it, so you can also heat it and you can palette it on and get texture and dimension. It's got a glue content inside it. It's also got an acrylic paint and then a thickener and a hardness, so that if